So, Kafka, there's something bugging me lately, and this is about your world, video games. A little bit mind-blowing for us to talk about today. Welcome back, everyone, to 60 Seconds Scholar, your source for weekly food for your thought. I'm Kimya.
Hey, Kimya. Always ready to have my mind blown. This should be fun. What have you got?
Okay, so I've been seeing these trailers and gameplay videos online for these video games coming out of China, and they just look absolutely unreal, like next level stuff. I feel like this happened overnight. What is going on?
Oh, you are so right. It's not just you. Everyone is noticing. It's a massive shift, you know? And I bet I know the first game you're thinking of. Is it the Monkey King one?
Yes, that's the one, Black Myth Wukong. It looks better than almost anything I've seen from like established Western studios. How is that possible?
It's incredible, right? Wukong is totally the poster child for this whole movement. That studio, Game Science, they're putting everything into it. They're using Unreal Engine 5, and the detail they're getting out of it is it's breathtaking.
Unreal Engine 5. Right.
And people are like legitimately talking about it as a Game of the Year contender. And, the game's not even out. This is the kind of hype that's usually reserved for like a Rockstar or a Naughty Dog title. And it's coming from a studio that, frankly, wasn't really on the global radar a few years ago.
Wow, okay. So, it's not just a fancy tech demo then. The hype it's real?
Oh, it is absolutely real. The combat mechanics look so fluid, really fast-paced and impactful. And the art direction, it's just so deeply and authentically rooted in Chinese mythology. It's based on Journey to the West, one of the great classical novels of Chinese literature.
Okay, I see.
So you get this really high-quality AAA experience that feels familiar if you've played, say, a Souls-like game, but it also feels completely fresh and new because of that cultural foundation, you know? It's a massive, massive statement to the rest of the world.
Okay, but is this a fluke? Is it just one amazing game, a kind of one-hit wonder situation, or is this like a bigger thing?
That is the craziest part. No, it is not a fluke. Not at all. There is this whole wave of games coming. Have you seen the trailers for Where Winds Meet?
I think I saw something about it, yeah. The one with the martial arts?
Yes, and the trailers are just mind-blowing. It's this gorgeous open-world wuxia RPG. Think of an Assassin's Creed set in ancient China, but with way more freedom and deeper combat systems. You can literally become a doctor or an architect or a bodyguard. The possibilities seem endless.
That sounds incredibly ambitious. Wait, go back a second. You're saying it's not just about fighting? You can be an architect? How does that work in what looks like an action game?
It is, and you won't believe this. A recent demo they put out was totally free.
Wait, what? Free? For a game that looks that good? How does that even make sense?
It just shows their confidence, right? They're putting these huge, graphically impressive projects out there to grab the world's attention. And there are more. There's Project the Perceiver, Faith of Danshant Hereafter. The list just goes on and on. It's a full-on wave, not just a little splash.
So where did all this come from? Seriously, I feel like 5-10 years ago, the conversation around Chinese games was mostly about mobile stuff.
You're totally right. For the longest time, the big players like Tencent and NetEase were famous for their hugely profitable mobile and online service games. Great games, but not these massive single-player narrative blockbusters for the global market. So a few things changed. First, like we said, the technology. Chinese development teams have become absolute masters of engines like Unreal. They're not just using them, they are pushing them to their absolute limits. It's really, really impressive from a technical standpoint.
Okay, so tech is point one. What else?
Second point is money. The investment is it's astronomical. These huge Chinese tech companies are pouring money, just unbelievable amounts of money into game development. They see the potential of the global market, and they are not afraid to spend to capture a piece of it.
Right, so it's the technology and the financial backing.
Exactly. And one more thing, the talent. They have been building this huge domestic pool of incredibly skilled artists, programmers, and designers for years, working on those mobile games, doing outsourcing for Western and Japanese companies. And now they're finally unleashing all that talent on their own original, ambitious projects.
It's like a perfect storm then.
That's the perfect way to put it. A perfect storm of technical mastery, massive financial investment, and a deep well of creative talent. It's all coming together at once.
This is, honestly, it's wild. It feels like a genuine power shift in the gaming world. So what do you think happens next? Are they going to, I don't know, just take over the entire industry?
Take over is a really strong way to put it. I think it's more like they are becoming a new essential pillar of the industry. For decades, it's been Japan, North America, and Europe. Now you have to add China to that list as a major creator of top-tier games.
A new pillar. I like that. So, more of the same kinds of games? More wuxia?
I think we'll see more diversity, actually. They're proving they have the technical ability with these culturally specific games. The next logical step is to explore their creative range. I expect we'll see Chinese develop sci-fi, horror, maybe even comedy games. They're going to branch out.
That's exciting.
It is. It's going to lead to more competition across the board. And honestly, it's a huge win for us as players. More competition means better and more interesting games from all over the world. It's an amazing time to be a gamer.
Wow, so to recap, it's not just a fluke. Games like Black Myth Wukong are the start of a huge new wave, all driven by a perfect storm of tech, money, and talent. That's an incredible story. Kafka, thank you so much for breaking that down.
Anytime, Kimya. It's one of the most exciting things happening in tech and entertainment right now.
Absolutely. Well, that's all the time we have for today on 60 Seconds Scholar. Be sure to keep an eye on these amazing new games. Join us next time for another deep dive. Thanks for listening.